Parents, coaches, and sponsors. My name is Weber Steipel, and I bleed green. I've enveloped myself in everything 4-H, including 2 clover years starting at age 6, and my first demonstration entitled The Arabian Horse at age 8. At age 9, I went to my first 4-H camp and have gone every year since. I was provided the opportunity to attend the 2011 National 4-H Conference in Washington, D.C., and this is my 4th time in this room, eagerly awaiting results. I'm very enthusiastic about 4-H, but now that I've started college, my 4-H career is sadly coming to an end. This day is not just significant to me, because I'm speaking in front of the largest audience that I've ever spoken to, but it's more importantly significant in that today, November 4th, 2012, is the last day that I will ever represent Anne Arundel County 4-H and Maryland State 4-H as a youth. This program that I've grown up with all my life, that I've been a part of since as long as I can remember, I'm now graduating out of. But I'm leaving this program knowing that I've made some of my best friends and gained so many lifelong skills. At the start of college, I stumbled upon this phrase during a new student orientation program, and I realized how applicable this motto is to this event and to my 4-H career. The phrase is appreciate the approach, anticipate adversity, and absorb the adventure. At this 4-H competition, appreciate the approach was achieved with your hard studies that will hopefully pay off today. We prepared for our county and state competitions, we've spent hours of time preparing, and we've developed friendships and bonded as teams. Even if you don't win this competition today, you still leave knowing more than you did when you started, and developed a whole other set of friends. And these reasons make coming all the way out here to Kentucky worth it. Anticipated adversity was fulfilled by knowing that this competition is not easy. There's so much talent and skill sitting in this room right now. None of you will come away with an easy win. We've anticipated this event was going to challenge every single brain cell. The depth of knowledge that is required for horseful and apology is extensive. The eye needed for horse judging takes much time to develop, and the memorization of speeches and demonstrations have pushed us all to our limits. And finally, what people seem to forget is to absorb the adventure. But I'm not talking about just this competition. Think of your whole 4-H career as an adventure. For me, 4-H has been the best adventure yet, and I'm sad that it has to come to a close. But it's always been rumored that I'll come back to 4-H and work as an extension agent, so I may come back here again in a different role. I'm totally okay with that. When you get home, take a look at your record books from years past. I have saved all of mine, and I always get a smile when I see myself in the picture section, about this tall, showing in hand in a grass ring, pulling for all I'm worth to try to get my horse to stop grazing. It shows how far I've come, how I've developed as a horseman, and how much this program has done for me. But this adventure, Eastern National's 4-H Horse Roundup, would not be possible without some very important people to thank. First, I would like to thank the North American International Livestock Exposition for hosting us here in Kentucky year after year, and for helping with additional funding for this program. The American Quarter Horse Association has provided us with quite a few scholarships today, and they deserve many thanks. Furthermore, I would like to thank the American Youth Horse Council, especially for all their support of me, the Arabian Horse Association, American Income Life, the American Saddlebred Horse Association, Kentucky 4-H Horse Program, Maryland 4-H Horse Program, New York 4-H Horse Program, Pennsylvania Horse Program, and Wisconsin 4-H Horse Program. I urge every single one of you to write a few thank you cards when you get back home. Your coaches should have gotten some pretty fancy 4-H thank you cards in their envelopes at the coaches meeting. We didn't put those in there just so you could look at them and say, oh, those are fancy. Use them. It is imperative that these generous sponsors hear from you about how this competition has contributed to your development and what you have gained as a result of their donations. Also, be sure to thank your parents for signing all of those forms that they do every year, for listening to your reasons, for reading you tough questions, for listening to your speeches and demonstrations over and over. I know my mom got sick of mine. And for all of the support they provide you. And finally, be sure to thank your coaches, extension agents, and 4-H educators. They have put many, many hours into your equine education, and they deserve a big round of applause. I'd also like to personally thank Mr. Robert Shirley, who's sitting up here next to me. I want to thank him for agreeing to sit up here with me, and for being a lifelong friend and volunteer of Maryland 4-H. So, thank you, Mr. Bob. And I'd also like to extend my personal thank you to Kristen Wilson for providing me with so many great opportunities and wonderful things. So, thank you very much, Kristen. So with that, I thank all of you for your hard work and dedication to this program, and I wish all of you the best of luck today. Thank you.